table. I think you need to say clearly what happened.
As far as what?
You and I decided we were going to take our space, and what happened?
Yeah, and then I got into an entanglement with August. That's what I said.
An entanglement?
Yes. Yes.
A relationship?
Yes, it was a
Yeah.
relationship, absolutely. I was in a lot of pain, and I was very broken.
What up, world? Peace, family. I'm here to offer masculine male perspective on things that we see in the political arena, social media, television, movies, and anything I feel like I have the wisdom to speak on. So let's get to it. Y'all see this word right here? You see this word right here? Then you already know what I'm about to speak on. Will and Jada finally had their red table talk. I'm going to make this short and as concise as possible. Jada ain't shit. Let's just start with that right there. Get that out the way. Now, the thing that really stood out to me is the reaction by the females on this. Y'all have seen the memes. I want a husband that'll allow me to find my soulmate like Will. You know, basically, this is setting a precedent for females to basically indulge in destructive behavior. Understand that. Also, gentlemen, if your significant other, if she is defending, justifying anything Jada said or did, understand your girl is for the streets. It might not be right now, but time will tell, and eventually this will come to pass, because she's sharing her subconscious on how she would act if so said situation was to arouse in her life. So understand, women, when they speak, if you're paying attention and reading between the lines, they're letting you know how they feel and what's exactly on their mind. They're not going to tell it to you overtly. They're going to tell it to you covertly. They're going to use situations and certain nuances to basically justify their bullshit that they have done or eventually will do. So understand, if your girl justified or took up for Jada in any way, basically, you got Jada living with you. And if she hasn't already done what Jada did, she plans to, and she will. And she's basically already covering her tracks by saying and defending Jada. So if this is going on, that's what you got in your house, bro. So go on, nip that in the bud early as possible. Now, you got to understand, by Jada using the word entanglement, that's very toxic. All this is females evading, playing dodgeball with accountability. Could a man say, yeah, side piece I was dealing with, we had just became entangled? No, men can't do that. And notice how Will had translated. He was like, entangled. Translation, you were in a relationship. More of a translation, you were fucking the dude that your son introduced you to. That's what he really wanted to say. But he held his composure quite well. He was just, yeah. Looked like he wanted to reach across that table and choke shit out there. But anyway, females, for the most part, do not take accountability when they know they did something wrong. They operate like children. Think about a child. Think about when you were a child. You knew when you were doing wrong. And then when you get caught, you try to make light of what you did because you do not want to experience the full ramifications of the consequences. Females do not want that harsh punishment. Females, they don't want responsibility. They want all the benefits. They want the benefit as men do, but they don't want the responsibility when it comes time to put up or shut up. This is how all females act. Females do not take accountability. They're like Neo in the Matrix. I ain't do that. I did this because you did that. They play dodgeball with accountability. Understand that When a female cheats, 9 times out of 10, you have shaken that person's hand. See, when females cheat, they're doing it based on how they feel. And they don't even understand how detrimental this is, because you cannot make life altering decisions based on emotion. Emotion is nothing but energy and motion. You can be sad one day, happy the next. You can be elated one day, depressed the next. Females make decisions and do things based on how they feel in that moment, not realizing that after that moment passes, the decision that they made is everlasting. It's not going to go nowhere. Females will do this and justify it and say, because I was in pain, or I was feeling for this, or I was looking for that. So they go search for what they were looking for in someone else's pants. But even after they do that, they just made the situation worse. Worse, they didn't make it any better. So this is just hypergamy. This is female nature. You can't even get mad at it, because despite what television has been programming in everyone's head, females are sugar and spice, everything nice. They are the um, focal point of the relationship because they give birth. This is what's been programmed in everyone's head, to not even be paying attention when females do wrong, or hold them fully accountable when they do something so disrespectful, trifling, treacherous. This is why females are expected to be handled with little kid gloves when they do something that is totally out of pocket. But what was the first story that was told to you about female nature? Their manipulative nature. What was the first story as an example of how females are? Adam and Eve. So this is of no surprise when you really pay attention. There's nothing to even get mad at. You just gotta adjust and move accordingly so you can maneuver in this thing called life and relationship better. So understand, this is gonna set a precedent. Plenty of females gonna be thinking that they can move like Jada. And the question that I'm asking is, Will gonna stay, or is he gonna go? Because the only reason he would stay is to preserve his brand and his family's name. But you're not preserving your dignity and your respect. So even if you do stay, what would that show, and what would that say about your legacy? In my opinion, Will should leave, because the only reason Jada's still there is because she knows she will never do as good as Will. She can't do better than Will. If Will leaves, she'll be alpha widowed. She's not gonna get no one better than Will. She knows that. But she also knows, Will, he's beholden to his legacy, because he said divorce is like failure, and he doesn't want to do that again. So what? she takes advantage of this. That's why she's doing what she's doing and basically getting away with it. And you can't let her get away with it, because she's going to do it again. Regardless of this red table talk, regardless of it being exposed to the public, Jada will do it again. She will. This is just the nature of a woman. Once she sees that she can do it, she gonna keep doing it until you stop it. And the only way you can stop it is to depart from it. So always keep in mind, gentlemen, when a female steps out on you, 9 times out of 10, you have shaken that person's hand. They might have came in your house eating from your fork. Your girl, that's who she is going to step out on you with. It could be your cousin, brother, father. Trust me, it is no limit to the low level that females will do when it comes to their self-indulgence. They will always do what's best for them, not their children, not their significant other. They will do what's best for them, because you got to ask yourself, what has this done to their brand? Now, I mean, People gonna be looking at Jada like she ain't shit. People gonna be looking at Will like he ain't shit. People gonna be looking at they children like, damn, we thought this, but this is what it really is. See, time always has a way of telling. The truth always comes to light. You cannot hide nothing. The universe will always bring it back full circle. Whatever you put out, it's going to come back. There's no escaping, and there's no coincidences in the universe, ever. That's translation. God don't make mistakes. There's no coincidences in the universe. So take this as a lesson and understand hypergamy, female nature, and adjust accordingly. Y'all be good. Oh, like, comment, share, subscribe. Let's build, people.